yours truly, me. Hi guys, welcome back to About Anything Really with yours truly, me. Remember to follow me on all social media platforms at j_midbringer. So excited to be back. So today I want to talk about, feels weird to just dive right into the topic, yeah? Feels just weird. Anyway, so anyway, as we moving on swiftly, today's topic is millennials in general too. It feels weird to just like go millennials. I don't know what else to say about millennials, because I wanted to ask what are your coping mechanisms, but I figured I don't have any coping mechanisms to share, so I can't exactly just ask, you know. Okay, I want to ask those questions. It's a genuine question. It's not a rhetorical questions. I want to ask, how are y'all millennials coping? Because me, I'm out here just seeing Gen Z's waking up at 11 and going to work, and then they take a nap there. Hey guy, me, when that time comes for me, I will be so happy. I'll be so, hey, but before I continue, first of all, this is Grace. Yeah, this is Grace. She's my water bottle. This could be water, it could be anything, you know. So anyway, been watching too much How I Met Your Mother. Anyway, so leaving Grace aside, what was I saying? So I have a story for you, okay? So growing up, there was this song. Do I have a problem with eye contact? Because I feel like I can't directly just look into the camera. So we just go with the flow. So there was this song that first of all, I feel like this story is sort of like a Kikuyu thing. I promise when I get fun facts about other tribes, I will share them. But this one is just for, I feel like Kikuyus may relate, not all of them, some. So growing up, we used to have this comedian called Kendro. He's still there. He's on radio now. It's called Kendro. So now his videos, there's a point where they used to have like worship moments. So they used to sing this song. First of all, I need to disclaimer, I cannot sing to save my life. So it's just do not, again, nitatoa testimony when you're talking, so do not listen to my voice, listen to the message. So anyway, the song is Dahunyokete Gimakwa Wainga something like that. Jesu Akejoya Kehubawega Kwainga Diga Shok Kwainga Diga Shok. I'm sorry, I wanted to put subtitles to this, but I don't even know how to translate the song into English for it to make sense. But like basically it's just more of, I used to be hunyoked when I left Waingas. Now I'm not hunyoked because Jesus took me, they humbad me, okay? Now I am I will not go back to Waingas. So now I didn't know what whole time I used to think, what is this Wainga that they keep talking about, okay? So for some weird reason my dad volunteered this information again. So this morning my dad just I don't know where that topic came from. I feel like we talk about so many things, so like full of thought kidogo na nichenga, but for some weird reason it came up today. So he was like, so back in the day, like how the topic was how the white man convinced the Kikuyu basically just asked, you know, black people like to believe in their God. Like our God was not their God, like the Christian God is not the Kikuyu God, but you know. So first of all, the argument is not about Christianity and Nini, okay? So he was like, back in the day, it turns out there was a Kikuyu healer called Wainga Modomogo. Apparently Modomogo imanishangi what I thought it did. It meant like a healer then. I don't know what it means now. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm going to overthink this if I keep I just want to tell the story and just tell the story like a story. Meaning story napian, there are no facts here. I don't know how true this is. It was just a story. It just made sense to me when it was told like what that song meant then. So anyway, so this Waina person Waina used to be a Kikuyu healer, and then apparently like they used to heal all kinds of skin diseases, basically just diseases in general. So their most used form of healing, his most used form of healing, especially for skin diseases, ilikuwa ash. So ash in Kikuyu inaitangwa mohu. So ash in general, if you're gonna use ash on any part of your skin, utacharika, utakanini kama umehunyoka. Kwa Kikuyu tunasema kuhunyoka. Shit, my Kiswahili has been hitting the clear. What do you call it in Swahili? I don't know what you call it in Swahili. Kuparara, thank you. Utaparara. So like hivyo. So ndio maana, so ulikuwa unaenda unapakwa hiyo nini inaisha. So that's how the white person manufactured measles. And then so ukishapata, see, it was brought into their country, and then they came with medicine pia to heal the measles. So unaenda kwa wenga with your measles, and then you try everything, and then it doesn't work for you, and then you come to the white person, they tell you, hey, my God will heal you. You see, you went to your God and your God didn't do the thing for you. My God will heal you. I need you to believe in my God, and then my God will heal you. And then they give you medicine, and then you pona, and then now hivyo. So ukitoka kwa wainga ulikuwa umepakwa ash. So umehunyo, you have pararad, umehunyuka. So that's where that song, I feel like that is why I put a disclaimer up on Bele. I feel like it will make sense to Kikuyus more than it will make sense to anybody else. But apparently that was the meaning of that song. You know, I was 2 years old when I learned this thing. Anyway, it feels nice to learn a few things about your past, yeah? Apparently all of these diseases are manufactured. Anyway, I just felt the need to just tell you guys about that whole Wainga song. Because sisi tumeimba hiyo ngoma with my cousins. We used to love those Kenjo things. Dahunyoke yumakwa. Dahunyoke yumakwa wainga. Uzuri mfanduthi tupasa. Jesu akejoya. Moi kehubawega. Kwa wainga diga shoga. Anyway, that was the song. So it didn't make sense. Who was this Wainga? And why were people leaving his place Hunyokad? And nambona walikuwa wamepakwa. So anyway, that is what that song means. Apparently sasa ukiendoko unapakwa ash kidogo unapona. So now they're God nini. So anyway, moving on swiftly, it just felt like, you know, a fact. Nikama kusema zile uber facts. It's just a fact that will not help you with your life. You just, you know, now you're just, you know, you're older now and you know what you know. Because I know now you know. Okay? Moving on swiftly to our topic today. Hey, wait. I feel come I'm rushing into. So anyway, back into serious business, into being a millennial. And what is that like for you? The reason why I decided to talk about this now is for this reason, okay? So I have a lot of friends, and I feel like not a lot, to say enough friends. So I know how at some point in our lives, like we have all just, you know, hatupatanangi kila time, we just patana once in a while, but not always. We keep in touch, we check on each other, you know, we call each other, we know, at least we know we're okay, but we don't talk all the time. So when we meet up, it's like once in like 2 to 3 months, once to, you know, it takes a minute for us to like actually arrange a meeting and for it to come through and be fruitful. I feel like Superman, tupatane, alafu never patana, and then, you know, we keep doing it, and then finally we're serious about it, and then we actually meet up, and it's a whole thing. But now where I'm at is this. The reason why I'm asking, how are you guys coping, man? I hope everybody's doing well, cause more of every time we meet up, it feels like a drinking spree. Okay, I drink, you drink, so when we meet, it's a bender. We're probably gonna talk about life in general, and then we're gonna get into drinking, and probably maybe the drinking makes it easier to catch up. And also now it feels like not all of my friends drink. Most of them do. So let me make it easier. We're gonna meet up and I'm gonna drink. Let me use that because I feel like I have friends who don't drink, so I'm gonna drink, and then we're gonna keep, you know, we catch up, we talk. It's a whole vibe. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. We have fun and it's cool. But then now when we do that, whole time I'm thinking, okay, so shit, did she just order another bottle of what we are drinking? Bruh, Mimi, I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. I know I talk a big game, but I can't be. What now? I can't. You know, it's a whole thing. So I'm genuinely trying to find more my life, and I'm going to probably keep up with your pace, because again, I don't see you all the time. So see we do the thing, and it's cool. So now I have this question. Okay, so are we chilling? Is this just drinking? Do you need to drink for us to chill? You get? So now all the time I'm confused. I'm very much confused, because now I don't know if is my friend battling alcoholism. And on the other hand, I have friends who don't drink. So my question is this: do they think, because we don't meet? So now the question is this: is Janet battling alcoholism? Jako sawa, Jako fit. Are they okay? But then we haven't seen each other in 3 to 4 months. So now I don't have the luxury, let me use the word the luxury, to ask, bro, uko sawa? Are you sure you're not overdoing the kamnyeso? Uko sawa? Uko tu sawa? You get? Because it has been 3 months. Probably this is the first time you're drinking in 3 months. So me, I don't know. And I don't know. Because again, we talk, but like we are both busy. We are both probably in a space where the comfort that we have is basically just asking each other, well, we check up on each other, but never really into intimate details. So I don't know what kind of issues you're genuinely battling in general. And I know people talk, and maybe communication should be easier when you're older, and we are, and we will talk in this night, and we'll probably talk about really serious matters, and probably tackle things that I wouldn't have tackled with just anyone, because we're friends and we're cool like that, and you're probably gonna help me in one way or another. But like, see, now I don't know if you're coping, you're not coping, sijui, you know, like that's the kind of space I'm in with a large part of my numbers, of the number of friends that I have, because now some of them are newly parents. So me, I've never been a parent at any point in my life. So I want to relate, and I know they want to share maybe their experiences, but then now, will I like understand them to the level that they need me to get it at? Them, they were just looking for an out, like, yo, I'm out. You went out on a Janet. And then they took it and then just went out with it. You know, I don't know. Like, that is my question about millennials. Did I even ask him questions? Am I just spiraling about this whole thing? Am I spiraling? I'm not. But like, are you getting my question, millennials? Like, you're not sure your friends are okay, but in as much as you're not sure, you check up on each other. I am at the point where I'm insisting you check up on each other. Siati menyamaziana the whole time. You just keep making plans that don't really come to, but then at one point they really do, and you meet up and it's a whole vibe and it's cool. But then now I'm not sure exactly where you stand on certain matters and certain things. So I don't know whether to ask about that guy you used to date the last time we talked. You know, like there's all of that is happening all at once. And then the reason why I'm saying we don't know for a fact is this sole reason: you're also going through your own things. So you're probably not in a space to pry more, to ask more about other people's lives, because you're also going through like a lot in general. So you and I'm using my own example because at that point maybe it feels like you're being a sort of burden to your friends, but not in the entirety. So you don't want to like burden them with the nitty-gritties of your day-to-day activities. So if I'm doing that, then they're probably doing the same to me, because they don't want to drive me insane with their nitty-gritties of their day-to-day activities. So so do I tell her, do I ask her, do I? And then I'm concerned about why you're taking straight shots from that bottle. We are here all night, but see, now it's not in my space. The last time I checked, you didn't drink. Why are you taking straight shots from that bottle? You smoke now? Okay, cool. I feel like we're in a generation where we're stuck between being cool about things and questioning things. So we're in a situation where, okay, do I tell them I can't stand the... Okay, I'm gonna ask for you to smoke from there, because I don't wanna, but I'm not gonna tell you to stop. And then now I'm concerned, okay, how long have we been smoking? Should I be concerned? But like, I'm also, so like, should I, niko na space ya kubeba mizigo zake? Am I sure I have enough space in my well-being to carry their burdens? Because sometimes I feel like you have to think it through. Nothing. I feel like that's where I'm at my age now. Niko point yenye, am I sure I want to ask? Like, I know you're not okay really, but am I in the mental space and capacity to carry your burdens? And I know that sounds selfish, but turns out you have to be selfish out here for you to be okay mentally, because watu watakubebesha mizigo. Hey, karibu ningoe there. Woman in me was like, karibu simebebeza. Can't be me. Jay has said we don't do that here. Auntie Njeri akai huko. Hey, kidogo kidogo karibu nisimebebeza. So anyway, sorry. I had a moment there. I felt it coming, and then kidogo nikafanya kitu. So sorry, got carried away for a moment. That happens a lot. So I realized with time you have to be, and I'm thinking maybe you see that thing I said about the age thing. I'm assuming it can't be just happening to me, so probably is happening to people my age and people as we move. So even then they're having those two private moments where you ask yourself, niko na capacity ya kubeba hizi mizigo? If I ask Jerry what she's going through, am I in a mental, emotional and physical state to go through what they are going through in general? So shit, I just hope Jerry is coping with her shit. I'm not gonna ask problems. I'm glad we're hanging out. I'm glad I get to see you and enjoy your madness and your craziness and maybe have a good time. You're the life of the party, so let's do this, you know? And so I want to know, how are y'all millennials coping being in this space and, I don't know, going through different emotions, feeling different things? Why does it feel like everything that I have in mind to talk about on this, I wanted to call it a podcast, but we're gonna get there. On this channel, it feels like a topic I need to have with other people. Anyway, please, again, guys, I am asking for comments. Please tell me, how are y'all coping with being in your late 20s into your early 30s, meeting your friends, blending your now new family with your friends, and also like being in a space where you're also healthy in yourself without losing yourself in all of this? Because I can't even begin to imagine how hard it has to be for everyone in general growing up and above. Agency bado mko na time, mtakuja tu ni dilini hizo shida hapa. It's fine, you'll be fine, you know. We made it, here we are, asking millennials, asking other millennials what they're doing with their lives. Aren't we supposed to be Gen Y? But okay, I don't know. But like, yes, how are you all coping? Because I feel like we are stuck in a situation where we're not as bold as Gen Zs, but I don't think I have mixed emotions about what I feel about Gen X, but I feel like that's a whole topic in itself. Yeah, I don't want to get into that whole generation discussion topic, everything. It drives me insane, so I don't want to go there. But like, I'm very concerned about people my age, and some too in your late 20s going into your early 30s. How is life for you? How is it for you? How, especially like, some you're now you have a family, probably you have a new job, in general you're just in a different place than most of your friends. How does it feel to like maybe sort of close that margin in general? How is it for you? Because I feel like for me it has felt, and I'm using the word felt, selfish to not ask my friends what they're feeling about certain things and the things that they are going through. And the reason I'm saying it felt selfish is because I was also not okay in some situations, and I didn't have the mental and the mental state and capacity, and also emotional state and capacity to hold what they were going through. And shit, now this feels like a topic I need to ask about people feeling selfish in general. Like, this just goes out to even men and women. And then, is this different for men's relationships? Because I feel like for women, relationship is more of like that one. Have been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? I feel like I used to feel like that when we were younger. I feel like now it's more of, I understand Nani's going through what they're going through. Maybe they need space to cope. And then now we are at the point where we sort of understand each other. Nani's way of, their coping mechanism is more of just chilling and get laid back and like, close out from society in general. Sorta, kinda. Yeah, in general, I feel like, let me not use the word I feel like I use the word I think a lot. Yes, so I feel like that is what it's like most of the time, in general. So anyway, hey, what have I said in this whole conversation, guys? Because I feel like I've been asking questions a large part of the time, because that is how I feel about this particular topic. I really thought I'd done my homework on it, but basically that was my basic. I don't know if you guys are going through it with your friends. You meet up and then you have, it doesn't have to be like, I pointed out drinking because me, I drink, so I like, they have small habits that you feel the need to point out on, but you're not sure you're in a position to point it out on. You haven't seen them in 3 months, so you're not sure whether to them it will come out as judgment, but you want to ask, because now we're at the point where we communicate. You tell people what you feel, but then on the other hand, you're like, let them just have it. So where is that line? Where is that line where you want to be honest with your friend, and also on the other hand, you want to, should I? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like for me, I put it on the table. Like, I recognize that you have been smoking, and whenever you want to talk about it, I'm cool talking about it. This is not judgment, I'm just, putting it on the table, and then if you're ready, you'll talk about it. And the reason why I do that is because me, when I'm not ready to talk about something, best believe we will not talk about it. When I'm not ready, I'm not ready. So I'm not gonna force myself. Usually I just don't go down the story. So I feel like I'm working really hard to not push on people, because I also don't like to be pushed on, especially about matters that I feel are a bit sensitive to me. So there's that. So again, I don't know where you guys stand with that Kiria moment feeling with your friends, but like millennials, nyinyi unakopaje? Jumi sijui unakopaje? Me niko tu. I'm just miming my way through life, having a good time. Hopefully getting pretty sexier. I don't know. I generally, literally, I feel like calling this episode, I don't know. Unani diyo yata mimi sijui. Tuko tu. Basically just trying to cope. Hopefully we turn out like Gen Z. These people are my role models. I want to be them when I grow up. I have so many careers, but like, career. Yeah, so anyway, I don't think there's anything more I want to say or do. I feel like if anything else I put onto this is gonna be a question. But like, do you guys want more questions? Or like, is it a question? Or like, anyway, sorry. I got into a weird space there. But, yes. Guys, please tell me what you feel about being a millennial. What life is like in your late 20s to your early 30s. Are you dealing with weird spaces with friends, family, people the same age as you, in your circle of friends, in your field? Kila tu mali we uko kwa adi na unafiladi ama unakopaje, si tusonge tu tukiendanga, ama how should it be? I don't know, to be honest, I don't know. So anyway, I will see you on Friday with another topic. Hopefully it does not have as many questions as this one does, but yes, you guys just tell me how you guys are coping in general, because me, I need new coping mechanisms. Turns out the ones I've been using, I'm not sure they're working, but bado tuko. So yeah, so anyway, thank you for joining me today and listening to my shenanigans for as long as this has been. We keep going and we keep making more topics and questions and asking as many questions. These questions are not rhetorical, guys. They are not rhetorical, by the way. Me, I want answers. Yes, and I know I said me, I leave my grandma alone. I need answers, please. Ukifeel una need kuni ambia hizi vitu, you tell me when you can. Thank you. Follow me on all social media platforms at j_Mirengo. Subscribe, comment, share, like, below I feel.